We've reset. Masa. Angled. Oh, great. Okay, sure. Planes with the wrong. You can stop complaining. Which chat thing? Yeah, I'm not going to spend too long on this today. I want to get back to this Factorio. I want to go to another planet. We have yet to acquire getting to another planet. Oh, sure. This. Oh my God, really? This is an Escape from Hell mission game. I didn't see this intro. Oh man, look at that. The camera's busted. How long does this intro go for? Oh dear. Bible thump. Oh no. Is it truly? Are they truly doing a war game where we have to rescue people? That's like the worst. I mean, I guess that's how things actually work, but... Oh no. I just want to play the game. Oh, I don't want to watch the video. But, I mean, like... Uh-oh. It's a very conflict zone. What was going on this year, anyways? Topical? Movie wanted to make a game. So many guns happening. What? What did he? Did his Achilles just rupture? What was that? That's like watching an NFL game at MetLife Field. That was terrible. Oh man, he's got a bazooka. Oh, we're in a conflict zone. There you go. There was your intro. I was so close to just skipping it. That was something. Mathematiques, huh? Oh dear lord. Please don't shake the camera. Feedbacks. Alright. I guess there's a campaign. Whoa, there's 2 campaigns? And there are difficulties. I want to be the insane clown posse. Let's go. I think ICP is the first thing I think of. What the heck?
TV News, March 8th, 2011, 9 p.m.
Good evening.
Words.
Which affected the eastern Ukraine
Words
at the
are.
beginning of the week.
Oh my god, I can't skip
gradually
this.
spreading to...
I mean, Eastern Ukraine.
Hello, General. As you've seen, the Ukraine is being laid waste.
The Ukraine.
The ICP must intervene. The Ukrainian populations need us. So
What?
ICP troops are going to be sent in, and we're
Why is this all
entrusting their command
rendered?
to you, General. I know that you're familiar with the ICP's role. All the same, I'd like to remind you that we're going over there not only to make war.
They even
but
did the
also to
reflection
restore
on
peace.
the
So yours
very
is a
well
double
shined
mission.
oak table.
You must come to the aid of civilian populations in distress.
There are levels of graphics happening here.
Rebel troops. You should know that the media and hence the public will follow our actions very
What is
carefully.
happening?
The ICP is duty bound to be beyond reproach, both in its aid missions for
That's
civilian
not an accident that he has
and in its
farms there.
military interventions. The ICP's reputation depends on it. But follow me into the staff room. I'll explain to you in detail the operation we're going to mount.
Okay. Can the mission just start? I just want to play like one. Oh, here we go.
Hello, General. Your first operation will take place in the Ukraine.
In the Ukraine.
Karpov's troops are holding the region. Their mobile anti-aircraft batteries prevent us from coming in by air. Your job is to make the zone secure, preparing it for a forthcoming armed intervention. Now it's up to you and your boys to track down those batteries and knock them out.
Okay.
Just one point to make about the humanitarian situation, General. Our services have located whole columns of civilian refugees. They're all the Ukrainians who are opposed to the revolutionary movement. Karpov and his militia have
Okay. Just take a save state. What? Change element. Okay. Move pointer. So this is probably better than that. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm leaving that on. Hell. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, that shows that. That's cool. The help is gone. Can I have the help back? Oh boy. I don't know, one of these buttons probably gets me the help button back. I'm aware that those are the objectives, my friend. Can we undo the objective showing?
Okay. Yes, right away.
Oh dear lord. Oh, they shot him.
Of course. Mission accomplished. Destination reached. Information.
How does one resolve?
Retreat.
I'm getting shot at a lot. Beep.
Go.
Can we reset the mission, please? Whatever I did to show the objective was terrible. So select. Follow mode. Let's zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. Follow mode. Change element. Next base. Last hot point. Last group. Unit behavior. Camera's like all over the place. Oh, that's important. However, I did that.
Yes, sir. Destination reached. Yes, sir. Destination reached. Go. Information.
Is this like select all nearby or
unit
something?
lost.
Yeah, well,
Destination reached.
sometimes you lose a unit.
Retreat.
Unit lost.
I assume they give us enough stuff in this first mission to not lose.
Unit lost.
Losing way too much.
Okay. Destination reached.
Oh, he's getting repaired. Oh, maybe not.
Go. Destination reached.
Where exactly are we going anyway? This up here? This down here? Oh, it's this SAM site.
Yes, sir. Go. It's as good as done, sir.
I'm gonna zoom the camera in. Okay. There's this. Well, we're firing all kinds of fun stuff.
Yes, sir. Destination reached.
Assuming we need to get here.
Okay. Destination reached. Let's get going.
Oh, follow mode is that. Okay. Not that useful.
Okay.
You can not follow.
Great done.
Just anti-aircraft.
The enemy.
Camera.
Go.
Is there anything here I care about? It's just civilians.
Yes, sir. Let's get going.
They gave me an anti-tank.
Go.
Anything else on this map?
Okay. Go. Okay.
Okay.
Go. Of course. Let's get going. Of course. Go. Go.
Okay, we took it out. Now what? Something I missed?
Yes, sir.
Unit
Go.
lost.
Wounded soldiers are abandoned to their fate.
Okay. Let's get going. Yes, sir.
Okay, this fog of war is interesting. Weird game. It's bushes. I don't see anything there. There we go.
Yes, sir. We're engaged right away. Enemy. Retreat.
There we go.
Mission accomplished.
Easy peasy.
Good work, General. You've made the zone
That's
secure.
great. Oh, wait.
We've got a better view around the village of Permabase.
Mm-hmm. Great. I just want to see one mission where you actually build bases.
Hello, sir. We intervened because of a media complaint. As you're aware,
All right.
The civilian populations would like to get out of the towns, but they don't know where to take cover.
There's a limited space with which to place these. Hey, he'll do. That's all I can build?
available arsenal improved. Building activated.
Let's get going. Yes, sir.
How do I build units?
Destination reached.
We're gonna get to Factorio in a minute. I had to see this game.
Available arsenal improved. Building activated.
Oh, we clearly have spotting in that direction. This is on Dreamcast. It was also on PC, and it's also on something else. PS2? The manual, at best, I found is a text manual. Somehow there's a select all happening here. I'd like maybe select all.
Okay. Destination formation. Yes, sir. Destination reached. Of course. Yes, sir.
I don't know, go shoot him.
Okay. Let's get going. Okay. Go. Retreat.
Unit lost.
Mission accomplished. Right away. Enemies attacking. Go. We're in. Yes, sir. Mission accomplished. Yes,
This is bad.
sir. Mission accomplished.
Bazooka guys.
Let's going. It's as good as
Unit
done. Mission
lost.
This is really bad. So what were we supposed to do? Let's go here
Okay.
and just try not to get shot at?
Let's get going.
Am I missing a step here?
Go. Retreat. Destination reached. Let's get going. Of course. Yes, sir. Go. Destination reached. Yes, sir.
We're just gonna lose.
Let's get going. Retreat. Let's
Building
get going.
lost.
The organization's destroyed a
Unit
refugee
lost.
camp.
Destination formation. Of course.
I'm so confused.
Destination reached.
Building lost.
That's all great, I don't care. Oh, hello. What's this?
Organizations destroyed a refugee towns, but they don't know where to take cover.
Unit lost.
Deselect this guy.
Unit lost.
Oh jeez, how are you getting through this game, my friend? How are you doing this? Hey, this game is something. Why am I not allowed to build units? We definitely can't win if we can't build units. Whatever.
Mission
Lost.
failed.
Okay. How do I build stuff?
The civilian populations would like to get out of the towns, but they don't know where to take cover.
Available arsenal improved. Building activated.
Hello? Chopper's just like left. I'm assuming this mission is to teach us something, so... Oh, hello. Now we're allowed to build something else. Vehicle factory.
Available arsenal improved.
Let's get going! Go! Of course. Destination Let's get going! Okay. Destination reached, of course.
Oh god.
Yes, sir. Okay. Go! Let's get going!
Well, he's dead.
Unit lost.
Yeah, well. I guess I would want to know what the I don't know, keep building that. I think the vehicles are better than the troops. I don't know. Public opinion.
Available arsenal improved.
Tanks are really expensive. Oh lordy, is that slow? BFAR.
Building completed.
Counts, it's 20 PP.
Building completed.
DM. What do those even mean? Let's see, Grenadier. Plus 58? One of these is probably spotting range. Obviously one is HP. Don't I have a Jeep
Building
somewhere?
completed.
Where's the Jeep?
Retreat!
Oh, they're coming.
Of course. Let's get going! Okay.
Yeah, reconnaissance Jeep. So damage, DM is damage.
Activated.
Visual something.
Destination information.
FR. What is FR? 80. AR is armor. FR. Oh god.
Construction called off.
Yeah. Visual? Yeah, VF is their visual range.
Building completed.
So you mean to tell me that the Jeep isn't any better
Building completed.
than the manual? You are telling me that. Okay. KL, I don't know what that is. It could be like kills.
Building completed.
Alright, we're gonna play some leapfrog here.
Okay. Go! Destination reached. Okay. Destination reached, of course. Retreat.
Insufficient funds.
Information. Yes, sir.
Building
Retreat.
completed.
Yes, sir. We're engaging the enemy.
Building completed.
Go! Of course. Retreat. Okay. Mission accomplished.
Building completed. Unit lost.
Retreat. Reached.
Unit lost.
It's 31. Okay, you want experienced units. They do way more damage. Way more damage.
Retreat.
So, okay.
Of course. Destination reached. Movement impossible. Go! Let's get going. Destination reached. Destination reached. We're engaging the enemy. Mission accomplished. Let's get going. Destination reached.
Construction called off.
Oh, there's rally point? Hell yeah, let's go.
Information. Of course.
Building
Of
completed.
course.
Building completed.
Where's my chopper?
Of course. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I promise we'll get back to Factorio. We tried briefly last night to get to a planet.
Destination reached.
Oh, we need
Okay. Okay.
Civilians
Go!
picked
Let's
up.
get going. Of course. Destination reached. Okay. Yes, sir. Of course. Of course. Destination. Yes, sir. Go! Okay. Let's get going. Yes, sir. Go! Of course. Yes, sir. Destination reached.
So they were each worth about 3%.
Mission accomplished.
Building completed.
Whoa! We just got like $1 million bazillion dollars. That was a lot. We got $1 bazillion for that. I guess I do need to see what a barracks can produce. If it's like Command and Conquer, though, the issue is that civilians are only good in, or not civilians, like barracks are only good in certain aspects.
Information.
That was a disgusting amount of dollar bucks, though. Are there any more civilians here? There are.
Let's get going.
The next question I have to ask myself is, can we...
Let's get going. Of course.
Don't appear able to shoot
Available
anything.
arsenal improved.
Let's move our
Destination
line up.
reached. Of course.
Okay, I can make a Marine, Grenadier, and a Bazooka. Bazooka... Monkey PP.
Destination
These all
reached.
require PP.
Construction called off.
What else can I build? great. Hospital. Machine gun bunker. How far am I allowed to build those out? Nowhere. Okay, well, what's a hospital? What's a field hospital do? I can only assume, right?
Okay, of course. Destination reached. Let's get going. Go!
Where's my chopper?
Destination okay.
Hey, how you doing? It's Ant! Playing slalom.
Go!
We're gonna get back to getting to space.
Reached. Of course, yes, sir. Destination reached.
First I have to win public opinion.
Yes, sir.
Available arsenal improved.
Okay. Utility helicopter.
Information.
What does it do?
Mission
Or
accomplished.
ambulance.
Civilians are arriving to take shelter in the refugee camps.
Not allowed to build anything else. Doesn't look like it. Alright, cool. Build me more tanks. Alright, let's move our peoples up.
Impossible.
Building completed.
Of course.
Building completed.
Oh, did we like wipe them? We might have actually
Building
wiped them.
completed.
Let's get going.
Building completed.
Yes, sir.
Maybe one.
Go!
Okay, one more mission of this. Now that I think the introductory missions are done.
Going. Yes, we're engaging the enemy.
We just destroy the command center and the game's over.
Impossible. Right away.
Building completed.
Mission accomplished.
Building completed.
We're engaging the enemy. It's as good as done.
Mission accomplished. Your mission was successful, General. Thanks to your intervention, the Ukrainian crisis
Karpov
has
is a
sharpened our
chess
media
player.
coverage again. Karpov knows that throughout the world, the media are following his men's slightest acts and moves.
I can't skip this. I can't skip it at all. Yeah, Cochise is playing through this. It's an unusual.
Hello, General. Unfortunately, I'm not the bearer of good tidings. The situation in the Ukraine's got worse, and the rebels' abuses have pushed thousands of civilians out onto the roads. The humanitarian situation's extremely worrying.
That's great. The reason we had to make the camera dumb? I already have one? No.
The civilian populations would like to get out of the towns, but they don't know where to take cover.
The camera speed though. Okay. Where's the town? I guess to the left. Give me these, I guess. What do I have? Mobile, SPAs, and
Of course.
I don't know. Let's go this way. I hope we don't get wrecked.
Okay. Yes, sir. Let's get going. Destination reached.
Available arsenal improved.
going. Destination reached, sir.
Can I like save a group? I want the armor to go first. So this game does use Fog of War, FYI.
Available arsenal improved.
Destination reached.
Oh, wow, those are really expensive.
Information. Yes, sir. Mission accomplished.
Is there anything here? Doesn't appear to be anything here. I'm gonna move these guys in.
Okay.
I'm gonna have these guys back up. This guy.
Let's get going. Destination reached. Destination reached. Okay.
Building completed.
Oh, hello.
Unit lost.
Oh dear.
Right away. Mission accomplished.
A lot of tanks, man.
Unit
We're
lost.
engaging the
Losing
enemy.
everything.
Mission accomplished.
What is the damage on... That's the Jeep. Okay, this is really bad. Let's probably reset.
Unit lost.
Destination reached.
Unit lost.
What
Unit
units did they give us here?
Some civilians have been killed.
Duh.
Building activated.
Okay. Yes, sir. Of course. Retreat.
Oh, great.
Some civilians have been killed.
Retreat.
Is this just artillery? Yeah, they're SPAs.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Destination reached.
Oh my goodness, they do way too much damage.
Some civilians have been killed.
Okay. Really? That's ridiculous. 500? 500's a really big number. No wonder everything got immediately destroyed. Just immediately destroyed.
Hello, General. Unfortunately, I'm not the bearer of good tidings. The situation in the Ukraine's got worse, and the
Okay, that's great. Okay.
The civilian populations would
So
like
how do we
to
take
get
out
of the
SAM
towns,
sites?
but they don't know where to take cover.
I will build the barracks. I'm curious what the generator actually does, because it doesn't appear that I'm limited by... I don't know, let's see. That's crazy.
building activated.
FR is fire rate?
Available arsenal improved.
So they're slow to fire, but that probably gets over damage, so like, who cares? Deconstruct.
Available arsenal improved.
Nothing I can really build here.
Building activated.
There's a power reference there. Let's see why we don't just build the SPAs. Why would you build anything else?
Building activated.
Okay, so there's a power percentage, which means something.
Information.
Oh, hello. Hello. Is there a town in this direction, or was it really just the one? Town in this direction too.
Let's get going.
Let me see what this Jeep can do
Of course.
before it gets destroyed. Game is weird. I had to know though. I don't have a lot of time. I gotta get back to Factorio. Okay, there's a couple stragglers here. He's getting caught in combat.
Some
He's
civilians
just gonna
have
get
been
destroyed.
Go! Yes, sir. Of course. Let's get going. Of course.
Unit lost.
Okay, so there's all kinds of entrenched things. What am I supposed to do if there's so many SPAs? Like, that's a lot. You have that much self-propelled artillery. That's a kind of a lot. Now I understand why Kochi's just built nothing but artillery. Like, what's the hit points of a bazooka? 110, 120, but they have basically no armor, of course.
Information.
And these have 1350. Okay, maybe artillery's not that good. All right.
Building completed.
Yes, sir. Destination reached. Let's
Building
get
completed.
going.
All right. Let's see if we can do some fancy driving here. So I want all my tanks.
Destination reached. Okay. Yes, sir.
No, I want to group them. What are you doing, game?
Yes, sir. Destination reached.
I want you out of the group.
The ICP refuses to cooperate with the NGOs.
Is this really what I need to do? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's pain, man.
Get going. Destination reached.
It worked. That's pain.
Yes, sir. Destination reached.
That is the most crazy hotkey I've ever seen in my entire life. You have to hold in both L and R, okay? And you see it change on the thing. I gotta hold in both L and R. Then I have to hold in start. This is weird. Is that possible on a Dreamcast? Wait a second. Wait a second. What does a Dreamcast controller look like? There's no way. There's no way. What? Are you kidding me? You literally have to hold in L and R, start, and then one of the 4 buttons to set a hotkey. Are you kidding me? The Dreamcast controller doesn't look hard. It basically looks like an Xbox controller. What? What? Literally, you have to go LR, start, and then you have to press another button. What? Oh, that's pure, unadulterated genius.
Destination reached.
Now they do actually let you select. Oh, did it overwrite my other grouping? It did. I think. Hold on, let me press some buttons here to. Somehow this group has everybody in it, and I don't know why.
Let's get going.
Oh, I'm not pressing the buttons correctly. Right, I gotta press both L and R and then my tank division. That's one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen in my entire life. I played a lot of games to see that one.
Yes, sir. Destination
But I mean, for a console game, I'll give it that's something.
okay. Destination reached.
Please show me their unit vision. Somebody please show me the unit vision of the artillery. You.
Let's get going. Destination reached. Retreat.
Not retreating at all.
Lost.
Oh no, I'm getting attacked over here. That's
Unit
bad.
lost. Insufficient popularity.
Oh, I'm not popular enough to have mobile artillery,
Unit lost.
and I'm losing stuff.
Retreat.
Why are these guys defending at all?
Building
Good
completed.
as done.
All right, let's accomplish this task.
Go. Okay. Go. Let's get going.
Unit lost. Building completed.
Oh, this is bad.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Maybe those can get finished in time.
Yes, sir.
Civilians are being targeted.
Destination reached.
Unit lost.
Enemies attacking. Destination reached.
Building activated. Building lost. Building activated.
Destination reached.
Building lost. Building completed. Unit lost. Building
Oh, there's your
completed.
reason for needing troops.
Unit lost.
Information.
Oh, it's snowing now.
Building lost. Building completed.
Is there a
Unit
reason
lost.
that none of these guys can do anything?
It's as good as done.
How are they getting healed?
Building completed. Unit lost.
Well, there's your reasoning for needing the air fire.
Building completed. Unit lost.
The ICP refuses to cooperate with the NGOs.
Building lost. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Go.
I'm probably gonna destroy my base. Oh well.
Insufficient energy. completed.
Get going! We're engaging the enemy.
Unit lost.
Mission accomplished. Right away. Mission accomplished. Oh, right away. It's as good as done. Yes, sir. Of course. Let's get going.
I mean, if their AI is really this bad,
Building lost. Unit lost.
Information. Mission accomplished. Yes, sir. Of course. Okay. Right away. Go.
oh crap!
Let's get going. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Please tell me they can actually shoot at them. That'd be really bad if they can't.
It's as
Unit
good as
lost.
done.
They'll lose a lot of stuff if I can't.
Destination reached. Movement impossible.
Well, if I can actually get down his stupid chopper. Oh. I guess.
Available arsenal improved. Building activated.
Destination reached.
Building completed. Unit lost.
The stupid chopper, I can't. It's impossible to kill.
Accomplished.
Unit lost.
Now I'm losing things from the hills.
Building lost.
Let's get going.
Available arsenal improved.
Impossible.
Lost.
We're engaging the enemy. Of course. Mission accomplished.
Tank here. So many stupid choppers.
Go.
Building lost.
No way, dude.
Available arsenal improved.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm gonna lose that stuff.
Information. Mission accomplished.
At least all their stuff's like destroyed. They can't really build anything.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Let's get going. Yes, sir. Civilians in sight.
Building completed.
Destination
Unit
reached.
lost. Civilians picked up.
Of course. Yes, sir.
Building completed. Unit lost.
He just gets immediately wrecked. How stupid.
Mission accomplished.
Unit lost.
Civilians are
I got $1 bazillion now. But I don't know how to deal
arriving
with
to
air
take
units.
shelter in the refugee camps.
I have no energy. Do this.
Building completed.
Sure. Give it something to hit, I guess.
Available arsenal improved.
Maybe I just need to have more of these.
Information.
Building activated.
Sure.
Building activated. Construction called off. Construction called
Building
off.
completed.
Retreat!
Building completed. Available arsenal improved.
Go!
Did we kill him? Oh my god, we actually took him out, finally. It was so dumb.
Building completed.
Destination reached.
Unit treated.
Alright, I want to see if... Alright, now that we have stuff, we can probably end the mission.
Unit lost.
Ow. Where? Where are we fighting? Did I lose my helicopter? Oh, I lost my helicopter. Alright, let's see if we just lose everybody.
Of course. Go!
Building completed.
Like it's just building completed when it's just me getting units.
Okay.
Building completed.
Okay. Let's get going!
Hold on, let me hit all of the buttons to make them into a
Get
group.
going!
Insufficient popularity.
I'm not popular enough to have Mobile Sam.
Building completed.
Okay.
It's weird in this game that you're forced to like use.
Yes, sir.
Here's a great live version of She Comes Back.
Information.
We gotta get back to that. We gotta finish Factorino.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Here's the Zach Richards Band.
Building completed. Unit lost.
Of course.
Oh, where are we fighting? Where are fighting happening? Oh, hi.
Retreat. We're in
You and your choppers, get out of here.
Go! Mission accomplished. Let's get going. Yes, sir.
Building completed.
It's so bizarre in this game. If you're not liked, I mean, I guess that's how it works in the real world, especially if we're really gonna have a. This game's really gonna be based in Ukraine 20 years before it happened. You're not allowed to have, the UN won't let you have good weapons.
Go! Destination reached.
Units are ungodly slow, though. Maybe I should have turned up the game speed, huh? That might have been an ideal thing to do. Oh!
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna try to end this game again.
Building completed.
Movement impossible. Yes, sir. Retreat. Go!
Nope! I'm 4, 5, 6 seasons behind, Ant.
Lost.
I have too many other things going on. I've not been able to watch it.
Go! Yes, of course.
I will watch them, hopefully, eventually. It's just, you know, I got a lot going on. And so, on top of other shows that I watch, it's kind of like, Yeah.
Impossible. It's as good as
Come on, other units, get in here. But like for instance, my mom and I have been watching
right
this
away.
stupid new show they made called The Summit. We're always behind on stuff, so you always got to check first. But we're caught up as we have to watch yesterday's episode,
Accomplished.
and it's just the dumbest show because there was a USA series that involved oh, this is a machine gun point. Please shoot it.
Impossible. It's very good engaging the enemy. We're being attacked.
It's awful. It's one of the worst. I wouldn't be surprised if the same allegations that came out that Mark Burnett was actually interfering with the show. I can just tell where I feel production is getting themselves involved in that show where they shouldn't be. As in, whether there's a contestant that's actually a plant on that show, or if the producers are just changing all the rules on the fly. It's awful. The whole basis of it is it's already enough of a challenge. Like, they already did this show. It's a show on USA. It was called what was it called? Not Wilderness. They put basically extreme people that were interested. Basically, what Mark Burnett got interested in this whole thing in the first place was doing a show based on what do you call it? Like he did all the eco challenges. So it's basically just eco challenge, and that's what they did on the USA one. We are having a very hard time destroying all their stuff.
We're engaging the enemy.
Do we just start blowing up everything else? I mean, it's fine, but like, I don't know, it's a low bar for me for reality shows. It's entertaining me because of how bad it is. And I mean, the people are seriously trying. I won't give them that. Like, it's just the show is just... It just feels like the producers have too much influence on what's actually happening.
Yes, sir. Destination reached.
There is a character on the show, I'll just tell you what I think, by the name of Dennis,
Information.
and if he's not a plant by the producers, oh my word. It's the show, just to, like, understand, like, I watch a lot of these shows, like, is Survivor, if the truest sense of the Survivor show, the whole 40 days thing, like, you don't actually have, like, you have to live on an island, yeah, but like, there's the physical challenge aspect to that, but you still, like, you know,
Building complete.
like, it's not like you're trying to climb a freaking mountain at the same time.
Some civilians have been killed.
Yes, sir.
In this case, there's like an actual real challenge.
Yes, sir.
Building completed.
Well, I mean, we just go with 40. Yeah. Man, those budget costs, though.
Base under control.
Accomplished. Of course.
We took over their base.
Base under control. Treated.
What does that even mean? What does that mean? Can I build in this base? Base under control. What does that even mean? We didn't win. I guess we gotta kill their other units. But anyway, you get the idea. Like the game is balanced in a way, right? Like there's certain things that you're doing at each level. Wow, you're really fast.
Okay. Let's get
Like
going.
at a certain level. So like it can make sense that like the Are You a Werewolf aspect of the game can play out, and it doesn't feel like you're screwing over the contestants. The summit is like, here's a mountain. We're gonna say we're gonna arbitrarily say that it has to be done within so many days. Okay. And we're gonna require you to have to vote people off, but we're not really gonna tell you how the show actually works, and then we're gonna twist on you that what do you call it? Where are my other units?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we just lost like everything. But we also took out their stuff. So yay.
Of course.
Is this my chopper?
Get going.
Helicopter
Building
ambulance.
completed.
What does that even mean? Oh!
Destination reached.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted here.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to not get distracted.
Building completed.
Okay, so we need to get more refugees.
Destination reached.
Okay, great. They don't? Didn't... Oh, that's just so I have the inputs. That's just what I put on this because we're playing, This is Dreamcast.
Destination reached.
It's like, it's almost Super Famicom colors.
Building completed.
There is a online tool to display. They don't have one for Dreamcast, so I wanted one that at least showed you the controllers, the closest thing. It may very well be on Xbox as well. It's on three systems.
Okay.
My coffee and water is out, so when we switch to Factorio, I'm gonna grab water.
Of course. Civilians in sight. Destination reached. Let's get going. Okay. Yes, sir.
It's kind of a weird, interesting mechanic. Where you have to rescue civilians.
Go.
You get bonus money.
Yes, sir. Formation. Let's get going. Go.
Because you get an actual monumental amount of money rescuing civilians. Like, look at this. I'm gonna get a stupid amount of money. Hopefully the mission wins. But yeah, so like on the summit, there's like these people. So they put these people on the show, and of course they have the stereotypical fat guy and stuff. That like these people that are like on Medicare, like they definitely have a senior, a senior diner club card. And the task is climb up the mountain, and it's like, well, now we're going to make you vote people off, and we're gonna say it, or at least to the people at home, every single time we talk, we're gonna say you guys are behind, and you guys are going way too slow, and all this other stuff. Okay.
Of course. Mission accomplished.
I got 2,000 monies. Like each one of those civilians is almost a artillery. But okay, So, of course, it's going to be the dumbest thing ever. Like, it's not interesting at all. You know exactly who you're going to vote out. You're going to vote out the people in last because you literally saw somebody collapse and have to be airlifted off the stupid mountain in the first episode.
Of course.
and then the team lost, like, whatever their share of the money was. It's like, well, wait a second here. So it only makes sense that we get rid of the quote-unquote weakest people. But it's not even clear if this is a competition question mark, because if it's not a like, yeah, people get voted out, but like, why would you? I mean, I'd like the part where I don't think that there's a punishment for voting out the strongest players, but and then the eyes of the mountain keepers show up, and they over dramatized leaving this one guy, cut him on the rope bridge. So do we lose this mission? Oh, there's a couple more here. Maybe we can. Okay, so they wander towards the chopper, and it looks like maybe one generates per building or so. So it's just a weird amalgam of concepts that they threw together, and I'm not sure. I don't quite know why they did it this way, because it's like the challenge of getting up the mountain was hard enough. Why do we need to vote out people and then like take a share of their money when like I don't get it. Like, I don't even know what these people signed up for, because they clearly took people who were afraid of heights, and many of them did not seem that they had signed up for a competition to climb a freaking mountain, which is a lot different than, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these things just don't make sense.
20 civilians have been taken to our refugee camp. First objective accomplished.
Okay. Is the game going to glitch now because I already blew up the... Okay, great. We finished it.
Mission accomplished.
This game's not too bad. It's really a matter of... I know Kochi's is on like a much further along mission. But like... Dude, clearly, in the first episode, they clearly did not realize what they had signed up for. So, I don't know if you've... Okay, so you have to understand a little bit how... I'm going to start a pot of coffee. I just want to see one thing in this mission. I'm going to get some drink. We're going to delve into that. We're going to let you know This is the Iggy Talks Too Much podcast, episode 7. We're going to talk about what I know about reality show casting and what I can tell you about what you think is real is not, and it hopefully it's not stuff you've already heard before. Oh, is this a commando mission? Screw that. I don't want to do a commando mission. Let's go to the next mission. Yeah, if there's no base, I just wanted to see if there was new stuff you could build. Okay, good. We're gonna switch to Factorio. And let me get something to drink. Man, oh man. The casting. Yeah. Let me get something to drink. Man, oh man. All right. So, let us talk about reality show casting. Let me see if there's actually a website. So they do. Is it Backstage? Backstage might be the site I'm looking for. So in the past, you could go to. You'd have to apply to shows. And if you go, there are open casting calls, and you're probably a little bit familiar with what happens for like Survivor. Like when you apply for Survivor, you know you're applying for Survivor. A lot of other shows post things such as like, do you remember like old school talk shows where like, hey, do you know somebody who's fallen in love with their neighbor and or somebody whose child is just a total delinquent or whatever, like all every trope that they could possibly do, but they would ask really specific things because they were doing a show on whatever. So a lot of these, like the second one on here says reality TV show. Are you interested? Do you want to be on reality TV? Do you want to be a casting director to send you casting? Well, this is for casting stuff. But there's ones that don't give you, like, for instance, they're like a dating show. Like you're just going on a dating show. They're not going to tell you the dating show takes place in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. There's if there's a twist or something, they do a lot of dirty things. And this includes what was another show that did something like this? Was it The Bachelor? No. There was a specific show I'm thinking of that was recently. Is it Hell's Kitchen? Hell's Kitchen. I don't know if you've watched season 1 of this. I think the show has changed a little bit since, but it's kind of the same formula, and it's basically a total lie. They purposely put people on the show that didn't know how to cook. They were not chefs. I do remember Joe Millionaire. Oh, that Joe Millionaire is, yes, that's the one I'm thinking of. So notice that those are all Fox shows. Fox and whatever company they work with. This is again, I mean, Mark Burnett is all over a lot of these shows, but Fox in particular. This includes their game shows. Of course, their game shows I follow particularly more closely. They take advantage of the contestants that they put on the shows. For instance, the original run of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader was basically exploitive because they would basically set people up to fail on that show. The show's really not that hard. The thing of it is that they do a lot of, you know how when like for Survivor, they specifically like the original Survivor, they actually put them through a boot camp in order to see what would happen to them out on the island. So they knew they would pick the ones that would most make the most interesting show for what they were going for. And this is before you even get to the editing room. It's just a matter of contestant selection. So Fox basically had stereotypical contestants that they would select, whereas Survivor, that they're basically trying to fill, I'd say, reasonably vast different types of backgrounds and stuff. But they're also sort of casting people for, at least in some of these early seasons, to be quote unquote the bitch, to be quote unquote the schemer, to be quote unquote the mob boss guy. Like they're looking for particular personality traits that they want to film. And like I said, Fox is just exploitive because so many of their game shows they never paid out the largest prize because either the show was rigged or the show was rigged against the contestants that they picked. So anywho, but yeah, stuff like Joe Millionaire, like they showed up and they didn't realize exactly what they were in. And then Joe Millionaire, they was also really exploitive to them because they, like for instance, they did a game where it was like you have 20 minutes to get ready. He's going to be down here or whatever, or there was going to be some big lavish party, and there's 20 people and there's 20 dresses and none of them are the right size for anybody. So none of it worked. It was basically on purpose to make them all look bad. And so you always have to, this is why I really don't watch a ton of reality TV, and I kind of hope at least that some of the ones that I watch are a little more honest to what actually happened as opposed to setting the people up to fail. Like I really enjoy The Amazing Race. Don't root it for me. we're on like season 10. There's tons and tons of season. My mom really likes that show, so we watched that one. But like Survivor, you generally, except for the first season, as far as I know, the contestants aren't all massively mad after the show that they were portrayed in a way that they felt was extremely dishonest. Whereas a lot of other shows will just create all the drama. Like some of the most famous scenes, love shows are particularly the ones that are heinous for this. Amazing Race is really cool. That's a show I'd actually almost do. Except I don't know if I'd want to actually do a reality show. But the whole thing is that it's all about strategy. There's cool geographical things, and that's not something that's shown a lot. There's a lot of cool places that are shown, a lot of history shown. Like, what's not to like in the basis of that show? I have no idea, and I've not looked up because, again, if I'm watching through the show, I don't want to get spoiled. Because that's when we're probably going to end up going through all the seasons of. She really enjoys watching that together. So that one's earmarked. But you can tell that early on in that show, Mark Burnett was still figuring certain things out because basically, like every team that gets picked is like with the lesbians. They're the two people that broke up and now they're just fighting with one another. So part of the show is just watching their because of how tenuous and tedious and not tedious, just how stressful the everything that goes wrong is. They're just constantly fighting and they realize that either they should or shouldn't get back together. And then, but it doesn't take over too much. It's somewhat humorous. It's like, what exactly did you think you were getting into? I mean, of course it's going to be stressful, and of course you guys are exes and broke up. But at any rate, but yeah, just the core of that show is like there's something here that isn't just purely a reality show. It's not a crazy athletic competition, but like there's a level of skill preparing yourself for it. The people that prep for the show and know sort of the puzzles and types of things that may be asked to do, knowing languages, like there's certain things you can prep for that, just like Survivor. There's certain things you can prep for that show and do better on it. And it's not, and I love the fact that there's a little bit of strategy in screwing people over, and some people like it's not as you don't always know 100% what people are going to do when they reach a situation where they can minorly punish another team. But some of these races that we watch have come down to literally seconds, that punishing somebody by making them wait 5, 10, 15 minutes or something is pretty significant. And it just, there's so many little gotchas, and the teams that kind of know the game really well do seem to do really well. But at any rate, so like Survivor has its own thing too, but like the Summit's just, we were talking about casting. Yeah, so casting, my feel is from the first episode when he announced what their goal was. He said, look at that mountain. You have 2 weeks to climb up that, and these people are all kind of shell-shocked. And the people that signed up for this show, it'd be like me signing up for this show to go climb a mountain. There's no way. There's like if it wasn't crazy rules and stuff, maybe. but like there's a lot of things I can't do. And so they have these people with like busted knees, people who are clearly not prepped to do this. There's no, so there was a show that USA did. Um, what was it called? A USA Wilderness Show. And but the people that went on this show, um, yeah, New Zealand. They did two. They did one in Alaska and they did one in New Zealand. Race to Survive. And that one you actually weren't the pit stops, if you will, like you were given 2 or 3 days as individual teams to go between point to point. When you reached the point, you actually had to survive off the land. With that, the producers don't give you anything. They gave them like the minimum amount of rations, and they were like gross rations, like sardines and garbage. So okay, but everyone that signed up for that show were all like people who do this, and it was hard and it was a struggle. So the people that signed up for this thing on the summit, my guess is it says, who wants to be in $1 million competition? It's a wilderness competition. It's like Survivor, but something else. And then they threw it on him that you're climbing up this mountain because there's like this one dude has like COPD. This isn't gonna work. So naturally the first episode they have to airlift somebody out, and I'm just like, well, they got what they wanted, right? They cast people that weren't. This is where it's like responsibility of the casting. Like, there's no way this person's going to make it up this mountain. And yeah, I'd like to give them a shot on the show, but like, this person physically cannot do this show. And it wasn't just one person. There's like 2 or 3 people on the show that there's no way. Somebody busted their knee on the show, and she just got voted out from the last episode that we're caught up to. There's just certain people that the challenges that they're putting them through and the amount of hiking and stuff, like they clearly had some plan to do like Race to Survive light, I guess, question mark, where they're providing them food and shelter whenever they reach the checkpoint, and they punish them by having them do the quote unquote bivy camp if they don't make it to the checkpoint. But the problem is the production seems to only be running 14 days, where they have to if they don't climb up, they don't reach the top of the mountain in 14 days, they just lose. They get no money. So I'm like, well, the game is completely so. And then at each checkpoint, they have to vote out somebody, and the vote is like the worst thing ever because it's just like raise your hand voting. And I'm like, I literally won werewolf. Like, there's something called trail voting. So like, if somebody votes and then other people just kind of follow it, so it's just not them. Like, the voting system is completely bogus. And it makes me just think that either they didn't prepare this very well, or they just didn't. I don't even know. Somebody must have said this had to be in, like, none of it makes sense. Like, yeah, there's elimination on Race to Survive. It's the team that gets to the checkpoint last is potentially out of the game. I have no idea if you, like, the people that are working the hardest are the ones that are at the back of their group. And the rule is they have to stay together. They aren't allowed to split up or anything, and they got punished for being split up. But the punishment was stupid. The punishment was chop off the head or chop off the tail. You could only eliminate the person at the back, which they were probably going to do anyways, with the person at the front, who's kind of a jerk. But he's not as much of a jerk as the person I think's a plant, who literally, like, I just don't understand how there's, like, it's like in Survivor, like certain seasons there's a very clear strategy based on where tribes are at and stuff, and it's like, if one tribe basically decimates the other and they're willing to work on an alliance, well, there's 8 of us left, we'll fight it out when there's 8 to go, and then we'll figure out other silliness. And maybe there's somebody that plays an idol or whatever and tries to work it around. But for the most part, like, until we get to the point where they have to start going at each other, what's going to happen. In the summit, there really is only one answer, because if you're being perpetually told you're not going to make it on time, you're behind, but then you somehow catch up. But like, there's no point in voting off the better people, because if it comes down to it at the end, you see what I'm saying? Like you don't, like, it's not like when somebody like can knock somebody out and then like steal their money directly. They're all splitting the money evenly. None of it makes any sense. So if people are giving this show acclaim, this is one of the worst reality shows I've ever actually seen. And it would have helped them a lot to have either give it as a challenge to people that don't do this and don't vote people off. Or there's a very small amount, because the way that they're setting it up is like, I don't know what's going to happen at the end, but like the way they're voting people off is going to be about 5 people left at the end, assuming there's no other medical evacs. And that means they're going to split, assumedly, around $150,000 each. Pretty good price. I can get on board with, you know, I think it would have been fine if they all just ended up splitting 50 grand. Because it's, I think it's only going to get one season. It's stupid. And it's kind of like, I'll explain it this way. If you're at a street corner and there's four corners, right, at an intersection, it's like the sidewalk corner. And at one corner, there's a hockey game. You know what to expect at the hockey game. It's a hockey game. And it's just hockey. And then there's somebody playing playing basketball. It's like, okay, basketball. And then you got another one playing football. It's like, well, that's, you know, it's all around all the time ways. And then you got another corner where people are boxing. And like there's violence happening and there's interest. And I don't know where I'm going with this. I think it's a quote from something. But at any rate, it's just that there's sort of a primordial interest in something that's basically a train wreck. And I'm also curious exactly how they decide to resolve this show when all of the things I just told you are kind of all hinging on one another. Like none of them make any sense. Like why did we combine all of these elements? It's like Survivor, where you literally have to like grow rice. Are you going to vote off the person who knows how to grow rice? Like, like we're not going to provide you rice or anything. We're not going to do any of that. But we're going to have you climb a mountain. First person you're going to vote off is the mountaineer. What? You're not going to do that. You're going to vote off the weak. Like, there's no compelling argument to keep weak players around. Whereas in Survivor, oftentimes there is a compelling reason to keep weak players around. And in this Race to Survive, there was no voting off. Like if you were the worst, you just go home. So I think the show would be much more human interest if the people at the back who were literally working their butts off on it, like they're practically dying going up this mountain, whereas the people on the front are just like waiting on them all the time. Like they need to be thrown a bone. like they're the ones creating this captivating television telling. And then the other thing is, so like I'm telling you all this, like it's supposed to be this competition, right? And then they're telling us, like there's basically a little vignette that they do at least once per episode where all of a sudden it goes into biography about one of these people. Like when they do on Survivor, it's like they'll talk about their mother with cancer at home, or their kids and he's autistic or whatever. Like they chose people who I feel on some level were vulnerable for this kind of thing. like they have like there's every single one of them is like they all have these. It's all about overcoming adversity. If that's the point, climbing the mountain is it's right there. Everyone biting each other's heads off is just stupid. So if people are giving the show acclaim, I have a bridge to sell them in New York. We started moving this. We need to not move this. Can we not move this? How do I stop this? Oh, do I not need to run both thrusters? Whoa, 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 whoa. So the game has an issue. It doesn't actually show me the... I do not need to connect both thrusters. Oh, that's weird. Also, the game has... We need to not be running this somehow. Does it stop if I just pull this out? Okay, whatever I did here. That's 13 minutes before. Oh, this is probably right before we launched. Okay, great. So we can't launch to space yet because there's an issue, and that issue is that we don't have enough fuel. I mean, why are you watching Survivor? That's like 1,000 years old at this point. I don't know, man. All right, so we need. Also, I have to admit it. I logged on to Eidolon today because I'm bad, and what's his face? Lava was on, then I got like 2,000 free gems. Ah, that was cool. I was actually surprised how he's actually a pretty, like, he seems to really, really enjoy the game that he's making. I guess if you're the only dev, I guess there's something to that, right? I guess let's get the modules upgraded. I guess. I need some music. Let's get the stream muted. Now that we're done talking about very serious reality show stuff, let's get the stream muted. I haven't listened to Paul Mall. Paul Mall. It's your flu, COVID, and RSV vaccine. Oh, the other thing we have to do is somehow I have to get bullets up here. Because asteroids show up and they basically completely obliterate the platform. It's not even close. It's really bad. I really wish we could, like, make a bigger rocket. Because this is honestly not enough rocket. Bullets up there. I kind of wish I could use a laser. I wonder if I'm allowed to use laser in space. Apparently I can send them there. I'm allowed to watch shows that I think are bad, Ant. It's like, why do you play games that are bad? Well, sometimes you just gotta check it out. Okay. Somewhere here I was making cool chip. Here's cool chip. Oh no, we were making these guys. Oh boy. I guess I'm stupid. Where's... Something bad happened here. Something really bad happened here. Where's the... Did we just use them all up? Because I don't need Assembler 2 anymore. Back, let's make you Assembly 3s. I guess we're actually need to come up with a loop that makes... Oh dear, why are we out of iron again? No, dude! Dude! Why do we have no iron? We've been over this. I've been over this. There's no iron. Why is there no iron? Is it because these guys? How many trains are sitting in a depot right now? Too many. Too many. Not enough? Man, there's so much gridlock on my stupid rail network. Sad. How about up here? I mean, the other problem is there's really not many, like we needed... We have the inserters here. What did we not do here? Aren't these all active? Disabled? Are you disabled? Oh, you've not been connected. Have you been connected? You've been connected. Automated destination for train. Are there just not enough trains? Let's make some more trains. The engines. Oh dear. Everything's full again. Actually out of underground belt. That needs to be fixed. So I first need engine somewhere. Should be like right here. Right above the battery. Where's that red underground belt? I think it's over here. Or I'm crazy. Where is it? Right here. I should just put it on the map, huh? Inventory full. All these copper pieces. Is there an upgraded armor that I can make? Do I not have this? No. Oh cool, I can actually make it. Let's make it because it probably gives me more inventory size. I'm waiting for other stuff to happen. We're going to set up more trains as well. Processing unit density structure, it's all down here. 5% off. What will they ever do? You get a special sale. Need 100 of them. That's a lot. Is this the only place I'm making speed module? Like, for real? Where is it? Wow, this is the only place I'm making it? Why does it need to go in something else? Oh, I have 50 of them. There is a backup of assemblers now. Alright, we have the speed modules. We have the efficiency module. Now I just need low density structure, which is all the way down here. We still don't have cliff explosives. That's how wild this is. Alright, here we go. Power armor time. The old swapperoonie. Hopefully you can just use laser turrets. It's easier for me to solve the power problem than it is to solve the other problem. Oh god, I have to actually make them by hand. That sucks. Alright, now that I have more stuff on the platform, am I out of stuff already? Here's the question is, do laser turrets work? It appears that they do, so let's not use these. If laser turrets work, that solves a lot of my issues. So far, it appears that the what's the actual rate of usage of these? I also do not have enough thruster. 800 kilojoules per shot. I think we'll be okay. So somewhere he's got an issue here. His output's full, and I think it was we got to any of these extra. These extra rocks. Pull one out there. Put one here. I have no idea how it has power, but I'll take it. I guess we need to put even more of this stupid stuff into space. No, you only do... Stop. This is one thing that irritates me, is that I would really like it if the inserters started off. Because now I have to clear the belt. Everything is screwed up. Just reload. Here, board. That's just goddamn irritating. Son of a bitch, it still got there. Did you see that? Do you see how it's all screwed up? Now I have to go in here, replace this. Fix this. This part's a bit irritating, I must admit. I don't like the design of it. Alright. I do need to make the iron ore go bye-bye though. These can just be dumped. The iron ore can just be dumped into space. I don't need the iron ore. Alright, so that hopefully is better than the other issue. So once this tank gets full of fuel, then we can actually probably go. And we probably need another thruster placed. Oh, our armor got finished. Where is it? Alright, great. Hey, now I actually have more inventory space than I had before. What else can be sent up there? Something like that. belt. Chat. Can't find a good place. I need more oxidizer. So we need to find more ice in the vast reaches of space. Do we need more asteroid collectors? Like, do we even have more? Oh goodness, we have way too much stuff. See if we can get more. Oh, did Bitcoin crash yet? Bitcoins? Oh, did you look at that? Down 3%. It's always good to know that when your tool that's supposed to replace money when you go to sleep could be worth more or less more or less than it was the previous day, because that's how an actual fungible assets should work. Don't you just love waking up to half your money being gone? And then when everyone tries to go to the exit, there won't be any exits. Oh, what's the range on these guys? Massive. Oh, not of them. Okay, what is happening here? There's too much carbon. And what do we do with carbon? We just burn it for fuel? It gets burned for thruster fuel. Just start with more than 500. Yeah, there's way too many carbon. Hopefully we have space for this. Haha, space, we're in space. I'm not sure there's any reason for us to have iron ore right now in there either. I really want to go to the next planet, but I need fuel to do that before we can go. Five more K, and then we can go. $20K. Are we there yet? 20K. What am I missing? Missing more metallic asteroid chunks. I guess if I think about it. If I think about it, they're always ending up here. They're always ending up here. Or if I could split them in half. can. There's a way to use a circuit to basically do halvesies. It's getting there. It's not there yet. It almost seems like you need more coverage on the rest of the area. Like, is any of this overlapping? Not really. You gonna grab that? Not? Man, I made a total mess here. This all needs to be like way cleaned up. Need 2 more of these. The question I have is exactly how is it getting here? Alright, we've placed 2 more of them. Actually, out of solar panels. I'm out of blue inserters. I put them all in the stupid ship. Do I have the robot thing? Personal Roboport. Have I really been able to build this for 11 million years? Blue inserter. That works. Oh wow, I can build even more exoskeletons? Uh-oh. Well, first of all, the Roboport should probably be not enough charge. What am I trying to do? Oh yeah. Beacon. Alright, we got some beacons. A bunch of other random stuff I don't need. Copper plate. Out of my inventory. Oh, you can't productivity module that. Interesting. Anywho. I also need robots. Man, we need to do what we were gonna do, which is leave the planet. We might just reload, but I'm really curious what the next planet is. Why are you not producing it? Is this all a lie? Oh, we're missing the plastic somehow. Where? Huh? Oh, whatever. Do we not have ghosts? Right? Or just not? Get rid of them. There's a bunch of ghosts basically because this recipe used medium pull. I suppose that's something else that we will need to go to another planet. See, I'm basically planning what do we need to go to the next planet. There really needs to be a button, and there probably is, to remove ghosts and stuff. This is going to irritate me about. About ready to just dump it. Alright. Alright, we got power lines. We have ways to provide power. We have inserters. All right. We're ready to go. Go. Are you ready? Whatever is about to happen. How do we go? Let's go, Logoris. Oh, this guy isn't connected. Oh. We don't have... We have no more underground belt. We can try this. I don't think it's going to work, but I'll try it. It worked! Huzzah. We run out of fuel, well... Oh my goodness, we're gonna... Oh no, game screwed up again! Why does it keep screwing up? Why is it bugged? It's the second time that's happened. I'm just gonna let it do one. I'm not gonna touch it. That's the second time that's happened where it's overwritten all of the fuel in one of the canisters. Where it's completely dumped all of the fuel. Is there a way to fix that? Seeing if there's some way to... Okay, I can get it back that way. What the? These require power? Why is our power out? Are we somewhere the sun is not? Our power has gone down a lot. We need more solar panel. Wow, they don't do enough damage. Ah, they don't do enough damage! Are you kidding me? Hey, thanks for... How do I pause the game? Pause the game. Explosion and physical. So cool, we get to do this all over again. Because it wasn't told, you aren't told what the resistances are of the rocks. I would think a laser cutter going through the rock would probably be pretty good. But clearly not, so... At the moment, we still have enough fuel to maybe get there. So we'll check it out. But not impressed, in all due honesty. This is way too much damage. So... I don't know, I don't like this. I have to send up 50 pieces at a time. When I don't understand that. Like, how many rockets do I really need to be sending? Astro Smash up in this. This is playing Astro Smash. That's all it is. We're almost there. We might actually make it. We're almost out of fuel, though. One fuel has been knocked... Well, one's been knocked offline. But the... I don't know what the gravity is, but I would assume this being the closest object. But we sure don't have much of anything left. Look at all this garbage. So that means we literally have to... We have to go back and upgrade. So there's so much more to do. I'll probably do a lot of it offline. We have to upgrade the physical damage that we neglected. It all has to be upgraded. We must be getting close, I hope, because we're slowing down. We're slowing down because I'm out of fuel. Oh my god, we're going to miss it by that much. We're going to miss it by that much. Is it 15,000 kilometers away? This is some wild stuff. And what is this? This is a medium metallic asteroid. This is wild. But I think we made it to Fulgora, so we'll at least see what it is. We made it to Fulgora with our wrecked ship. It's just like old times. How do I go down? Yeah. Send me down, Chief. One entity damaged. The whole ship's damaged. We're allegedly stopped at Fulgora. How do I get down? Is it still resolving the last asteroids? Is that the problem? This is stupid. Like, it needs to be more clear what the hell's going on. It says I'm stopped at Fulgora, but I'm not allowed to drop down. We end the space stupid nightmare. My whole platform is going to get destroyed, isn't it? Wow, it doesn't just break into smaller pieces, it breaks into... Dear Lord. How come I'm not allowed to drop? Oh. Alright, let's see it. Let's see this stupid... lightning mechanics. Uh-oh. All right. So what is even here? Nothing. Is there no... Big Bulgarian ruin? There's a bunch of scraps. Is it recycling or something that the scraps go into? What was all this stuff on the ground? A bunch of burner drills, the stuff that I prepped for was not even necessary. Our thing is still getting shot, and I have no way to fix it, so it's probably just going to get destroyed. Especially, I'm asking myself, like, there's a lot of cliffs here. Lightning attractor. Sounds like anything you build is subject to destruction. I'm getting a ton of gears and poles for free. It's a literal ton of them. Okay. A lot of scraps. There does not appear to be sunlight. Or if there is, maybe you can tell me how much sunlight there is on this planet. Go to my space platform. Send me down. So how do I send something down? No copper. Bulgarian. Holmium. Can't put it in there. Yep, you can be struck by lightning. I picked up these primitive poles. They're missing now, though. Yeah, we're on this planet. I'm confused as to the game is not letting me send anything down from the ship. It's just arbitrary pain. I guess I should be picking up all these stupid burner drills. Mined by... Oh, that's just scrap. Hold up. Hold up. Bunch of scrap. Okay. We were supposed to be mining these. But I don't have any drills. Drills are on the ship. I'm real confused right now. Burner drill requires iron. The other planet's still running, for sure. But there's no other resources here besides scrap? So does this mean we have to sort? We have to play the game where we sort everything? Our platform is completely destroyed. Like, we're gonna have to go back and... Oh! We can recycle now. Okay. Oh, it's Gamba. We get to Gamba recycle. Okay. And what are the odds? We need, like, iron. Okay, solid fuel, steel plate, okay. I need something... I need either iron plate or iron plate. Holmium... I can't do anything with holmium. Okay, so recycling just happened. So what can I do with recycling? Is this entity Fulgurian Fulguron Vault Ruin? Oh no. No. Are you kidding me? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And then there's a new science pack. I guess it's intended. I'm gonna ask Ridley. Okay, you can bring stuff down. Oh, we can drop them. Okay, we can bring stuff down. Someone had fun thinking about how to do this. But what I really want is my stuff on the landed. Like, we're gonna have to, like, redo this where we actually have enough guns and stuff in space. Because our stuff is just still getting destroyed. Still. Let's go back and make sure that stuff actually landed. Solar panels do appear to work on this planet, so that's something. But there's this issue that all the stuff that we build has to be basically within so much distance of one another. Oh. That I don't know. I would assume that there's an enemy here. But I don't think the enemy is going to be, like, super close. Alright, game, we need to send down more stuff. You gonna unload, or... Oh, well, there you go. I'm so dumb. There's your answer. Alright, well, we have our stuff then. So, what do we do? We learned to recycle. And then what? Holmium? Oh yeah, there were supposed to be solar panels. Where are my solar panels? I guess I need my own lightning rod. Yeah, I can't piggyback off of theirs. Alright, fine. I'll put it over here. There we go. How much was that? A lot of kilowatts. Maybe not a lot of kilowatts. Very few kilowatts. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't have any holmium solution. That's not happening. Next idea. Okay, what happens if I try to put holmium more into a furnace? Can I go in a furnace either? What do you go into? Holmium ore. Used in holmium solution in a chemical plant. Okay, they gave me all the resources to make a chemical plant, off literally from the start. Where am I getting water from? Is there actual water here? Yes, there is. What is the warning? No power. I think. I'm not even sure. What is this message? Okay, we need to explain what the messages are, game. That's kind of irritating. Heavy oil? No, dude. No way. Heavy oil. Oh, I know why that's because it's at risk from getting bopped. It's that what that is lightning risk. It's in the tutorial. Heavy oil, huh? You have to crack it. But that's not gonna do it though. Alone, because I still need water. Maybe I'm just not on the right. Yeah, I'll go. Doesn't that's no. Huh. The only thing I can think of is that there is another place to get water from. Did it look like there was? Oh boy, my head has taken enough of this. This is cool, but there's a lot of steps I need to do before actually doing this now. Alright. Can't mine it. I kind of just want to run in one direction until something happens. Where am I getting water from? Ice? I do have ice. Is there a way to perpetuate the gathering of water? That's the problem, is we can't do the oil cracking without water. All require water. The only one that doesn't require water is the ice. Still not found anything. I found absolutely nothing. I found no enemies. Maybe this world, maybe I would assume at least one of the other worlds has enemies. But I'm just curious if I start running off into the distance far enough, there'd be enemies. I suppose all I have to do is drop a... I'm also curious like what other resources there are. Or is the challenge just to deconstruct everything? Alright, offshore pump again, let's see. Let us see. Is this still oil? That might just be the case, because I'm not aware of any time in this game, I mean, obviously be the expansion. The original doesn't, pretty cool. But, like, there's still a lot more prep work to do. Because our space platform is just getting obliterated. I don't know why there's still asteroids, like, once you've landed. Kind of silly. Yeah, I guess it's in orbit, I get that, but, like... the orbit was this unstable. Yet to find anything here. So if lightning rods are close enough together, they form a full Venn diagram. One lightning strike is 17.2 megajoules. Where's this recycler? It just spits. Oh, it produces ice. Okay, so we can actually make the holmium. Because ice can be crushed into chemical plant. Oh. What's over here? Oh, it's a lightning attractor. Well, I guess we got to do more. There's a lot to do here. So, I mean, ultimately, what's the goal on this? Is it to make another rocket silo to send more parts back up? Because aren't we... Yeah, I mean, let's think about this. We can't get back to the platform without a rocket. So, I mean, I guess the goal is to launch another rocket. If our platform was self-sufficient, it could actually go back and get us supplies. So that's sort of the mistake that I made. There's things to be done. Yowza. Wow. Did Yogi start? Oh man. You like Baldur's Gate 3, right? I think I'm going to stop here so I can get dinner. And switch screens. So the goal is to build a rocket. Okay? So what I'm realizing is once you touch down on any of these planets, the only thing to do is, I mean, you got to build another rocket in order to get back up to go to the next one. So my goal is to go to each planet and launch a rocket. And then, right. I don't know what happens at the last one. Ridley has not actually beaten the last planet. So, but it does seem that every planet is self-sufficient, I'm told, and what's clearly happening here by design is that each planet seems to have a unique challenge for how you do things. Also, not getting wrecked on the way there while our platform is just gone. Our platform is just gone. I wonder if I can put walls up. Can I just put a wall? Will a wall help? Man. But yeah, that's the challenge, is that's what you're supposed to be. There has to be more enemies because we've unlocked new, not only new beaker. Oh, that's the other thing, is in order to make the new stuff, you need the beakers. Which can only, I'm assuming, only get made here. Or at least you need stuff from here. You need stuff from You need the holmium. Yeah, you need. So I guess one thing you could do is you're going to need to somehow get a rocket launched here. But that part aside, getting its unique resource and mixing that together with maybe your main base might also be the goal. That's sort of the goal, and is to figure out what as far as like winning, I would assume it's visiting all the planets and launching a rocket at the last one or something. I don't know what the last one really does, so we shall see. But I have a whole bunch of stuff I now have to do. But since you don't want to watch Baldur's Gate, I think I'm done now for now. Yeah. Well, Raving Loon is actually just playing Factorio. Where are they? Are they somewhere I shouldn't be? If they're somewhere I'm not supposed to be, take it easy, Ian. They're on a separate planet, so we can't do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it there. I don't know if we'll be back later. I got